right, previous generations didn't ask a lot of questions. They were lucky and felt lucky to just get a job. They were pleased to have the ability to work. When we think about the silent generation and the baby boomers and the volatility that was happening in markets and in the job spaces at that time, so it was, you got a job and you just held on to it. And I think that still cascades down. I still talk to people today who are so afraid that if they lose their job, what will happen? I'm like, guys, this is the most competitive employee market we've ever seen.
Yeah.
What are you stressing about? Like, find what you want to do and then target companies and go after it. And that mentality of once you get a job, hold on to it forever is still really strong in some areas. And I also think we have to keep in mind there are geographies that may still not have caught up with this boom of the Great Resignation or whatever have you. When we think about areas like the Appalachians here in the U.S., and they were so dependent on mining and coal, and a lot of that has diminished over the years. So we have pockets where if they can't do remote work, there isn't anything for them. So we also have to be aware of that. So I love what you say is like, find what you love and then figure out a way to make that work for you for a career. So I think you're spot on with it. I love everything about what you've written in here.
Well, thank you. And there are a lot of cultural differences out there, right? Whether it's geographically, as you mentioned, industry wise. I did a lot of work in the tech industry. I used to live in San Francisco, and people are moving around already before this every 1 to 2 to 3 years, right? And then you work in the oil and gas industry, and people spend 30 years of their career with one company, and it's like unheard of to leave. And there's a really compelling reason to do it. And there's no right or wrong answer there. But what I remind people of is that we're all on our own career journey, right? We're all on our own journey through our careers and through our life. And while you might be friends, and hopefully you have friends who do a lot of different things, the challenge I see is a lot of people getting caught in comparison, and they're setting goals based on what they see other people doing. And you and I have probably been caught up in that as well, right? But you've got to live your life for you.